Okay, hello everyone. So in today's videos, I'm gonna introduce you what we're gonna do next time. Next month. So the Excel project is the list right here. Okay, all the project will be due on April 8th. So which means you have almost a month to finish up. Okay, so you're gonna finish up 6 project, which is you must have to do, and you also have optional. So which means if you have time, you can try to do this optional one, which is extra points. Okay, so you can see for Excel project, for Excel content, we have 3 chapters. And chapter 1, creating a worksheet and a chart. Then we have chapter 2, formulas, functions, and formatting. So each chapter, now we will do chapter project and also 2 labs. So into this video or the following videos, we're gonna do this one. We might need to use 3 videos, at least 3 videos to do the first one. Okay. Now let's see what's the first one look like. So if you have a book, or you should have a book, okay, you turn your book on the page EX 1-2, you will see this is the Excel form we're supposed to create, and this will be the table we're supposed to have. Pictures. So we will have this table and we will have this graph. That is the final result. But in order to start to do our Excel, we need to start from Excel. And also, by the way, if you log into Blackboard, not my RCC, okay, if you log into my RCC, now you will see this Microsoft 365. So if you already downloaded at the beginning of semester, you probably should re-download it, because I have talked to the IT department. So previously at the beginning, they did not offer access, the Microsoft access from this package. They recently update the download version. So now if you download Microsoft 365 again, you will have access. So which means it allows you to do access part. Okay, so please download this one again. Okay, Microsoft 365 again from this link. So for every email, for every RCC email, you can download the Microsoft 365 to 5 different computers. Okay, so just want to let you know that this is have extra stuff inside. So previously, if you just download Microsoft 365 at the beginning of semester, that you will only have a Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Now it will also have access. Okay, so please re-download Office 365. Now let's get back to the work. Now, once you have Excel, okay, you can type. You can have quite a few ways to type, to find Excel. Either you click the start menu and go from here, try to find Excel right here from E, or you can just type Excel from the search menu right here. Now, either way, you will find Excel. See, if I type Excel here, so we can open the Excel. Now, if I open Excel, we have this kind of like a background, right? So we call this backstage view. Okay, we always, no matter what kind of Office app you open, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, when you open those apps, you will always have this kind of like a view. So this is called backstage view, okay, because it provides for different template. So you can use, as you can see here, we can have templates you can use, so which will probably make your life much easier. As you can see here, you can even make your own calendars. You can have personal budget. You can have monthly company budget, academic calendar, etc. So it is Excel is very useful. Okay, but we try to learn Excel from scratch, so we don't need to use any template. So we're gonna go back to the first one, blank workbook. So open the blank workbook. So this is a blank one. Okay, so this is what Excel look like. Now, for each cell, small rectangle, we call this as a cell. Okay, C-E-L-L. For each cell, we can put content inside, and each of them have a name. So right now, I click this one, the first cell is on the A column and the first row. So we call it A1. Now, if I click this one, as you can see, it is C column and second row. So it's called C2. Now, if I click this one, so it's in the E column, fourth row. So it's E4. As you can see, this is name. So each cell has its name. So if I click this one, so you can see this is a C1. Now, if I click this one, it's A4. So the first one is the column name. The second one is the row name. So column from A to, unlimited, infinity. So you can keep continuing. So if you go to this, if you click this scroll bar, you will see it's continue forever. Okay. So just in case in the future, if you want to do a big Excel table, it is possible to do that. So we have each cell has a name. So this is A1. Now you can either type your content directly here, or you can type the content right here after the FX. Either way, you can assign the content into the table. Okay, so this is the first thing we need to know. Now, if you know that, we can start our own table. Okay, so keep in mind each cell has a name, and also we have quick access bar on top. Okay, right here. Okay, we store, minimize, and this is the save button right here. This is a file. Okay, and this is insert, draw, page layout, formula, data, and review. For Excel, the most important thing we will learn is how to use formulas to generate data. Okay, so in the first chapter, you're going to type data, most of data by yourself, and then but you will use the formulas for sum, for totals. Then later on chapter 2, you will have more formulas. So majority of data will be formulas. Then chapter 3, you will use if-else statement. Okay. So there's a lot of things to learn. Okay. Now we start to do our first thing. Okay. So right now I'm gonna start on the EX1-13. Okay. To enter a worksheet title. Okay, by the way, when you do the Excel, the first thing we do is we want to type a plan table, okay, which we don't have any format, just plain data inside. So once you finish plain data, then you can apply format. Okay, you can apply format later. So we start from plain one, which we don't have. You don't need to worry about like fancy stuff. Okay, let's see the A1. So we're gonna type friend gold real estate. As you can see, when I type the content in the A1 cell, it also automatically shows it right here, because whatever is here is the same as the content we selected where my cursor is. Okay. Budget. We click enter. Go to next one. It automatically go to next line. So A2, we select A2. So generally speaking, we want A1 later on, we want to be title. Then A2 will be subtitle. Now after we type our title and subtitle, later on we just merge. We're gonna merge the whole line together as one line, one cell. Okay. So we're gonna type monthly estimate. Okay, so we have this. Then we're gonna type, we have the title, subtitle. Then on the A3, we're gonna type the column name, income. Then we will do, you can use the arrow key or tab key to help you go to next one, okay? Which is January. The tab key again, February. Tab key again, March. Then we have April, May, June, July, August, and September, October, November, December, and total. Let me spell December. This is the column names. So in this big table, we have two small tables together. Okay, as once again, so the final table is like this. We have one small table on the top, which only have 2 lines inside: commission, internet, and then we have total. Then we have a big table. We will have expense generated. So basically, it's like it will just calculate the income for each month. We have income, and then each month we have a expense. So after we take off the expense from income, how much do we left, right? What do we want? We want like income more than expenses, right? If we have a more expense than income, then we will be in trouble. Now we have this. Now we're gonna do, this is the first small table. Then we go to line 8. In the line 8, it will be expenses. Expense. Then we have January, February. Then we have March, April, May, June, July, August. August, September, October, November, December, and total. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna type the row's title right here. This is commission. Now this one is interest, and this one is our total. In the future, if you have total, no matter it's column and the row, no matter column or rows, your total have to use the formulas. Next one, we have for the expense, we have rent. On the line 9, we have rent. Then we have utilities. Then we have advertising, website, printing, office supply, gas, whatever doesn't belong to the previous category. So your expense has this category: how much you spend on rent, how much you spend on utility, etc. So each one of them have the categories here. So it means salaries. Okay, then we have total. Then after one empty line, on the line 9, you will have net. So what's left? Once you have income, after you spend money, you will have what's left. So this is like a frame of your table. Now, after you finish the frame, Now you're gonna type number inside. To add numbers, all you have to do is you look at the page EX1-18 to type number inside. Okay, so we have commission for this one. This is 12000, 3 zeros. The other one is also 12000. The other one is 14000. 14000. On the May, we have more 16000. On the June, we even have more 15800. July, 4 zeros. August, 18500. September, oh, did I miss anything? I think I missed one line. July is this. August, okay, no, I didn't miss anything. September is still the same number. October is 14,000. November is also 14,000. And December is 16,500. This, okay, that makes sense. You know, in the summer, the house sells quickly. For interest, it's like every month you have 100. So I type 100 into each month. So we have that. Next part, now we're gonna type the rent, etc. Now, keep in mind, data is on page EX1-18. So we type the rent, which will be 1,500. So every month you pay 1,500 for the rent, non-change. So we put 1,500. We have this. Now we're gonna have different utilities. Different utilities. Click here. Oh, they all 325. Interesting. 325. 325. Oh, sorry. 325. 325. 325. Another 325. Another 325. Another 325. Another 325. And another one, 320. 325. 325. Advertising, every month we pay 400 for ads. You want people know that you're selling the house, etc. 400 for each month. We have this. Next one, website. For website, we only pay once, which is in July. Then every other month is 0. So this is 0. Is 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. And this is also 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. For the printing, we have 200 for each month. It's 200. For our office supplies, we have 200, 0, 0, 200, 0, 0, 0, 0, 200, August 0, September 0, October 200, November 0, and December 0. For the gas, you have 100 for each month. 100 per each month. Then for the all other different things, it's 250. So besides all the other expenses, we have extra money to spend for every month. Budget is $250. Okay, so now this data, whatever we need to type is done. So the next part will be just to generate data through the formula. Okay. So if you need time to type the data, you can pause the video. Okay, then you can type data. After you finish, you can continue the videos. So we can do the formula. Okay. So what we will do is next one, we're gonna generate everything else by using formula. So we can click B6, okay, total. So in the future, if you see total, that means sum. To get sum is always right here. Okay. Under the home tab, you have sigma right here. So you will be like the functions. The functions you can use. We have sum, average, count numbers, max, minimum, etc. So we use sum, click sum. So you can see it automatically shows you sum B4, column B5. That means you add from B4 to B5. So B4 plus B5. So in the future, you will see in the next one, you will see the difference. So basically, the format of a sum is always the beginning, start from beginning, then after column is the end of this number. So we have this, we click enter. So we have this number, you will have 12,100. So this is number here. So we do the similar thing on the line B17. So it's also a total. Now we're gonna, this is total money expensed in January. So in January, we have total income is 12,100. So how much is the total expense? So we're gonna add all of them together. So click sum, click this sum. Sum means addition, add together. So you can see here, sum B9 column B12 16, which means you're gonna add B9 plus B10 plus B11 plus B12, etc. until B16. Okay, we click that. Now we have this number is 2,975. So we have this money. Okay, we spent this, definitely income is more than that. Okay, so let's see. Now this is what we have, but how about the rest of it? Are we going to type our formula for every single one of this? Are we going to do that? If you want, you can do so, but generally speaking, what we can do is we can use a faster way. Okay, so since we apply the formula on the B6, so what we will do is we're gonna apply the rest of the cells in this column with a similar formula, the same format. Okay, so you want to like the February's total will be like a B4 plus C4 plus C5. This one March is from D4 plus D5. This is a E4 plus E5. This one will be F4 plus F5. So you want every month total be commission plus interest. Same format as the January. So what you can do is you can click January, then you move your cursor at the right bottom. As you can see, if I move my cursor in the right bottom, it become little cross, little black cross. So it's tell you now you can apply the same formula for the rest of the rows. So we can drag it and release. It will automatically do the same thing. So let me show you one more time. So when you have your first cell ready, you click the first cell with this formula, okay? Then move your cursor to the right bottom. When the cursor becomes this little black cross, then you drag it. So it will automatically show you the number, okay? You might need to try 1 or 2 times to get the same. So which means probably you need to pause the video again to try it. Now we're gonna do the same thing in the line 17, okay? Click the line 17 because it's from formulas. And we move my cursor to this cell, the right bottom corner, make it a little black cross and then drag it. So you can see here, it automatically applies formulas for the rest of it. So every month's total expense will be rent, utility, everything together. So same format. Now we still have this total not finished, right? The total of each commission for the whole year. We can also click sum. So every time if you see total, it's always sum. Click sum, you can see here, it's B4 column M4. So B4 is starting point, M4 is ending point. So you're gonna add B4 plus C4 plus D4 plus E4 until you plus M4. Now, which is okay. We click enter. So you have this 18,800, okay, 188,000. So this is the first thing. Now, what you can do is, since this column's first number, you use generate, formula to generate. So you can still apply the, formula. You move your cursor to the right bottom. When your cursor becomes this little black cross, you can drag it and release. So you can see it will become 1,200 and 189,200. So those will be the income. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing for our N9. Okay, so for the N9, click N9. So click the sum button right here. So you can see here the sum B9 column M9, which is B9 plus C9 plus D9 until M9. When you finish that, click enter. We have 18,000. So we're gonna apply the rest of it. Okay, so now this is what we have. Okay. Now we're gonna calculate something different. So total. Every time you see total, it is sum. Now we're gonna do the last cell, last row, which is line 19, which is still empty. So we can click B19. Now what is B19? Net. What is net? Each month's income, total income, subtract total expense. All right. So basically, now if you want to type your own formula, besides using the existing formula right here, so you should click on the right after FX, click equal sign. You have to have equal sign to make it everything. So that formula you want to, what you want? You want to have total income, subtract total expense. What is total income for this month? This one. Use your mouse, click B6. Then subtract total expense of this month, which is this one, B17. Then we click enter. So you can see the number is 9125. Okay, so that is the formula we generated. So you can see you can use this existing, all these functions right here. Okay, so those are functions you can use. Also, you can use your own, you can have your own formula. Okay, just type equal sign. So we have the first B19. Then we apply autofill with autofill function again. So it's called autofill. Okay, click this one, B19, move your cursor to the right bottom corner and drag it until N19. Then this is the result. Now, for this video, we finish up. So next video, we are going to format everything. So we're going to save this work, click File, click Save. So I'm going to save on my own PC and browse. Okay, I'm going to save on my desktop on this semester folder, Spring 2022. This one, I'm going to give a name. The name we will type is called, Friend Gold Real Estate Budget. Okay. So after we finish this, we click enter. And we are halfway there. So next video, we're gonna apply format. Okay. So same thing in the future. In the future, I will show you step by step how to do the chapter project, and you will do the labs by yourself for each lab. Okay. So that is all for this lab. I will upload the another one later. Okay. Save it. Okay. So we're gonna stop recording.